Hey, and welcome back to another episode of Rubbling on No Hierarchy over a cup of coffee. Let's start with the zip. It's a really good one. Okay, so this time I want to discuss why we publish the Eco-Autonomous book and what you can find in this book. And let's start with why. So I wouldn't get into the reason why I believe that no hierarchy systems are the future and the right system for the business environment that we are operating today. I'll do it in another video and you can read a lot about it. I post about it a lot. I'm just going to focus on why I wrote the book. And I wrote a book because in the last 3 years I'm practicing. I at least tried 2 different types of implementation of no hierarchy systems. The first one was a total catastrophe, and the second one was much better and actually proved itself during Harvey and during other tough scenarios that our group had to walk through. As you know, life provides many opportunities almost every day. What I learned from those 2, from both the failure and both the success, are actually embedded into the Eco-Autonomous book. So the Eco-Autonomous system, the idea of creating a different, new way how to organize, work, and motivate people and making decisions in a no hierarchy way or no hierarchy way, which is heavily based on self-management and self-organized team, started to emerge as I saw the benefit and disadvantage of current system, mainly holacracy, as they are being done today for big, usually when it starts to apply for big companies. I think that holacracy works pretty well when it's for small companies. But anyway, regardless of the size, there are inherent problems that I found in the system, and I looked for a system that will provide better solution to the problem that we dealt in each and every day. And the most trivial one is how you're going to run all the processes that needed in a company in order to run in no hierarchical way. So we got the gist of holacracy pretty fast, okay? And it's pretty easy to understand. But what is missing there is how I'm going to hire people, how I'm going to let people go, how I'm going to motivate people, how I'm going to set priorities, I'm going to resolve conflict, which I think is the main thing that is missing. Resolve conflict, not governance meeting, resolve conflict. All of those and many other aspects of how I'm doing budgeting, how I am controlling the budget, how I'm doing governance within the enterprise, more audit that I need to follow because of external needs. All of those elements need to be defined, and right now they are not. And that was the main incentive behind creating the Auto-Autonomous organization. We believe that by writing a book that has a clear framework of how organization can operate, not just from structure perspective and how they are operating in terms of getting stuff done, but also from all the day-to-day activities that each and every organization need, and they all must to be changed in order to support a way of operating which is no hierarchical. And that's the reason why we wrote the book. And the book tries to, so obviously the book support or promote, not support, the book promote different way of organization, which is more based on a complex adaptive system, if you heard about it, and if not, it's based on how system that define today, how complex system or system that are unexpected are working. what we've done, we took the main attributes or main elements that science already found that characterized organization that working in environment which is unexpected, and we try to take those and implement them into an organization as we know them today. And that was the main theme through the Eco-Autonomous Organization, the main theme, by the way, through the book. So this is the reason why, and this is the reason why we wrote it. And what you can find there is more kind of a framework. It's not, you can't just read it and start working. It's more like what are all the main things that you need to think about if you want to start to run your organization, if it's new or if it's an existing one, in no hierarchy way. How you're going to, again, resolve conflict, and how you're going to hire people, how you're going to promote people, if you need to promote people, how you're going to incentivize them in order to be part of it, how you're going to take a vacation, how you're going to take a training, how you're going to set a budget, how you're going, all of those elements are defined within the Eco-Autonomous book. It's also defined a structure which we are not aware that exists today, which is more kind of a containing structure of element which each and every element is actually truly self-managed and self-organized, whether it's an individual that is part of a team or whether it's a team. All of the teams, all of the individual has, in this environment, in this structure, has full autonomy to do whatever they want. There is no central control that sets someone as a leader, and there is no central control that defined what you're going to do. So self-managed and self-organized. And in order for those to work, the key element in the book is that you always need to have immediate feedback from your business environment, how you are performing. If you don't have this immediate feedback, if you can't let group of 5 or 50 or 500 or 5,000 or 50,000 people see how their action actually impact the business environment or the business performance of their group, and if it's not business, it could be, let's say it's a non-profit, works as well, how their behavior impacting the goals of the organization, whether it's a profit or non-profit, it really doesn't matter. But the immediate feedback that if I'm doing A, it impacts my goal in a certain way or in a different way, helps people to collaborate together and to reach significant achievement even without a central authority being in place to control what you're doing. So I think that's all. I managed to convey why we wrote it, what you could expect to see there. The book is, we just charged $2 because just to make it not for free. You can get it on Amazon. It's actually a shortened version of a guide that we follow, and the guide is almost 2 times in the size of the pages, and it's more in-depth in each and every process that you see in the book. If you read a book and you like it and you want to get more knowledge and you want to get into the guide, feel free to PM me or shoot me an email that's feasible, and I'll send you back the guide if you're really interested to see how the book is break down into more day-to-day activities that needs to be taken by an organization that's following this concept. So that's all for today. I hope that it was informative. I hope that I managed to get more understanding why we wrote the book and what you can find there. And if that's all, I'll end up this session with another zip. It's hard to drink when you're speaking, so I can take it in the beginning and in the end. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope it was informative, and see you next week. Bye.